Hello and welcome to your slow morning yoga. Today's flow will take you through a full body stretch and will end with a short meditation. Let's begin by coming towards the back of the mat, allowing yourself to come into child's pose, bringing the knees out wide, reaching the arms forward and relaxing your forehead down. As you feel your hips press back towards your heels and your belly soften, begin to connect to your breath. Allowing yourself to relax and arrive here within the four corners of your mat. Take about 2 more full rounds of breath here. And then slowly begin to rock your head from side to side, massaging through your forehead. Bring your head back to center. Begin to inch your fingertips forward, stretching deeper through the shoulders, the arms. And then press into your palms, lift yourself up, rolling forward into a cobra variation. As you exhale, send the hips back towards the heels for child's. And then inhale, round through the upper back, drop the hips, lift the heart. And as you exhale, come back into child's. Repeating this a few more times, warming up through the spine, the hips. Inhaling to open the heart. And exhaling to press back. Take one more round here. With your next breath, come back to a neutral tabletop. Stack your joints. We'll begin to find hip circles, sending the hips off to the right, dropping the hips down, sending them to the left and then back towards the heels. Moving at a pace that's comfortable for you. And then switch directions. Take your circles the opposite way. Move with your breath. Now send your hips back towards your heels. Come into a seat towards the back of the mat. Place your left fingertips down and reach your right arm up overhead, breathing into the right side. Reach your right arm forward, round through your upper back, and then place your right fingertips off to the right side, left bicep to ear. And again, reach your left arm forward, place your left fingertips down, right arm up overhead. Once more on the other side, placing your right fingertips down, breathe into the left side. Come back through center. Place your hands in front of you and then lower all the way down to your belly. Reach your arms forward, preparing to come into locust variations. Inhale to lift the right arm high. Left leg follows, pressing the top of the right foot down and the left palm down as well. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release, and then switch. Left arm lifts, right leg lifts. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, switching again. Engage the backside body. Gaze straight out ahead of you, lowering down, and then lifting one more time. And slowly release. Inhale to lift both arms and legs up. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms forward. One last time, exhale, pull the elbows back. Release your palms down, tuck your toes under, press yourself up through plank pose, strong through your core. Good. Exhale for downward facing dog, hips lift high. Begin to pedal out through your feet, relax your head. Take about 2 more breaths. Settle into stillness. Finding some movement here as you inhale, shift forward through plank, and then lower your hips, keep the toes tucked under, deep stretch in the backside body. Good, and then inhale, lift the hips, exhale, downward dog. And again, shifting forward, coming through your plank, drop the hips, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back, and then lift the hips, come back into your downward dog. We'll do that once more. Inhale high on the toes, roll forward. Then this time, untuck the toes, drop the hips, lift the heart. As you exhale, roll over the toes, come into your downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands to your shins. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your arms back behind you, palms face down. And exhale to release. Again, inhale, sweep the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then release. Bend the knees, let the arms hang heavy, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Reaching the arms out wide and then up overhead. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment. Set an intention for your practice or for your day ahead. One more breath. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale to fold. Ragdoll pose, bring hands to opposite elbows and completely relax your upper body. Maybe sway from side to side. Feel any tension in the neck and shoulders release. Deep belly breath. With your next inhale, come into a halfway lift. Hands come to the shins. And then exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back behind you. Sweep the arms back. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears, airplane arms. With your next inhale, sweep your arms high for your high lunge. Gaze forward. Bring your hands down to heart center, taking a deep breath in, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, come into prayer twist, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Gently drop your left knee down, extend the arms out wide. Come into reverse low lunge, right hand comes to the back left thigh. Cartwheel your hands down inside of your right foot. Come into Skandasana, side lunge. Bending into that right knee deeper, sink the hips down, straighten through your left leg. Option to keep hands to the floor or bring hands to heart center. Lengthen through your spine, grow tall through the crown of your head. One more breath. Warrior 2, facing the back of the mat, bend into your left knee. Extend the arms out wide. Make sure the heels are in line with each other. Gazing over your middle left finger. Now inhale to reach the arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, and then flip your palms to face the sky. Lengthen through the sides of your waist, and then reach the arms forward, coming into an extended side angle variation. Straighten through your left leg, reach back, keeping the fingers interlaced for a reverse triangle. Lean forward for triangle. Releasing your grip, left fingertips come down, right fingertips to the sky. High lunge twist. Spin on the back toes, release the right fingertips down, bend into the left knee, left hand comes high. Drop your back knee, half splits, fold over your left leg. Coming into a modified side plank. Walking your hands inside of your left foot, turning to face a long ways of the mat. Your right hand comes down towards the top of the mat. Left arm reaches high, option to lift the left leg. Another option for a back bend here. Bending your knee, reaching your left hand for your foot, open your heart. With control, release your left leg back down. Planting your foot, walk your hands back towards the back of the mat, coming into pigeon pose. Staying high on the fingertips, inhale. And then if there's space and room for you, you can fold forward, exhaling to relax into the stretch. Take about 3 deep breaths. With your next inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself back up. Coming up high on the palms of your hands, tuck your back toes under. Shift your weight towards your outer left hip. Come into revolved head to knee pose for a side body stretch. One more breath on the left side. And then plant your hands down facing the back of the mat. Hug your left knee into your chest. And then inhale for 3-legged downward dog. Kick that left leg high. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Come into wild thing. Open your heart. Plant your left hand down. Come back into downward dog. Taking a full breath here. Plant your left foot forward in between your hands. Reach your arms back behind you. Draw the shoulders back. And then inhale, sweep the arms high, high lunge. Draw hands to heart center, inhale, and exhale for your prayer twist. And gently drop your back knee down, extend the arms out wide. Reverse low lunge, left hand rests gently on the back right thigh. Cartwheel your hands down inside of your left foot, coming into Skandasana side lunge. Tuck the back toes under, bend deeply into the left knee, sink the hips down, hands can come to heart center. Warrior 2, facing the front of the mat, lift the hips high, bend into your right knee and extend the arms. Soften the shoulders, soften the gaze. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers and flip your palms. Come into that extended side angle variation, reaching the palms forward. Press down through the right foot, straighten through your right leg, lean back for a reverse triangle variation. Lean forward for triangle pose, releasing the interlaced fingers. Right hand comes down, left arm high. High lunge twist. Left hand comes down, spin on the back toes, and reach the right arm high. Take one more breath. And then drop your back knee, half split, straighten through your right leg as you fold. Come into your modified side plank, kickstand your left leg. Left hand comes to the back of the mat, reach your right arm high, option to lift your right leg. Option again to come into that back bend. Take one more breath. And then slowly release. Walking your hands back towards the front of the mat, come into pigeon pose. Bending into your right knee and extend your left leg back behind you. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And then as you exhale, begin to fold forward, relaxing over your right leg, sinking deeper into the stretch. With your next inhale, allow yourself to come back up. Coming onto the palms of the hands, tuck the back toes under, shift onto the outer right hip, come into your revolved head to knee pose. Breathe into the right side body. Plant your hands down, facing the front of the mat. Hug your right knee into your chest, and then lift and extend your right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip, plant your right foot down, wild thing, open your heart. Come back into downward dog, plant the right hand down, right foot meets the left foot. Take 2 full breaths. With your next breath, step 1 foot forward and turn to face the long ways of your mat, bringing your fingertips in front of you, feet parallel. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. Bend your knees and then bring your hands to your hips. Root down through the soles of your feet and inhale, come all the way up to stand. Interlace your fingers into a fist behind your back. Press the palms together for a deep stretch. Draw the shoulders down and back. Inhale, gaze up at the sky. And as you exhale, hinge forward, Lowering all the way down, reach your fist up overhead, coming into a standing wide-legged forward fold. Release your fingertips in front of you. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant your left hand down, reach the right arm high for a twist. Release your right hand down, inhale the left arm high. Bring your left hand to your right foot for a twist, right arm high. And then bring your right hand to your left foot, left arm high. Release your left hand down, coming back in front of you, let the head sway heavy. And then heel toe your feet in towards each other, come into Malasana Yogi Squat. Toes out, heels in, sink the hips down. Option to keep the hands on the floor or bring hands to heart center. One full breath. And then sink your hips all the way down, come into butterfly pose. Draw the soles of the feet together, let the knees open wide. Bring your hands to your ankles, root down through the sit bones, inhale, and then exhale, fold. Inhale to lift yourself up. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seat, beginning to stretch through the neck, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe place your left hand on top to support. Take one more breath. And then switch sides, drop the right ear to the right shoulder, right hand can come up. Come back to your breath. Slowly release, placing your right hand down, dropping your chin down towards your chest, stretching through the back of the neck. Stay here, or if it feels good, you can interlace your fingers, placing them towards the back of your head, hugging the elbows in slightly. Try to keep the spine tall. If it feels good, you can shift your head from side to side. Taking one more breath here. And then release your hands down. Begin to tilt your chin up towards the sky, leaning your head back. Just go as far back as is comfortable for you. And then slowly roll out through the head, finding slow, controlled circles. Just letting go of any last bit of tension in the neck, the shoulders. Switch directions. Bring your head back to center. Relax the shoulders. We'll end our practice with a seated meditation, but if you prefer to end in Shavasana, feel free to take that position here now. When you're ready, begin to relax into your physical body, closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Take another breath in. And a slow breath out. Fully arriving in your body. Beginning to tune into the sensations that you feel. The subtle movement of the breath. The subtle beating of your heart. The temperature of your skin. The texture of your clothing. And as you continue to breathe, feel your body sink deeper into relaxation. Feeling purely content, purely present. If the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Feeling a deep sense of appreciation for taking this time to slow down and be present. May you carry this feeling with you into the rest of your day ahead, bringing hands to heart center and ending our practice with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the mat again soon.